Kia ora.
G'day.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. It's so good to see each other so early on in the year.
I know.
It's good. Yeah.
Welcome to Cup of Tea and Yarn. My name's Jill. I'm Tea and Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm Kylie. I'm Crafty Mama on Instagram and Ravelry. And hopefully you can hear us properly.
I think we might have to talk up a bit today.
Yeah, maybe we need to move closer. Let's just scooch on in.
Come close.
Come closer.
That's weird.
We are in Morrinsville
We
at
are.
the first creative fibre event of the year. It's
Cream
always
of the country?
Morrinsville. Yep, cream of the country spinning. We just had the raffles and
I won something. I never win. So Kylie wins lots of things. Like you win lots of prizes. Like you always.
I don't win raffles though.
No, but you get prizes in other ways. Like, random.
Yeah, random things I guess.
Yeah, like Jen always wins.
Jen usually wins the raffles, but
This
she didn't
time I
win.
won anything.
Show us what you won.
I
Did
didn't
you
bring
bring
it, no.
Ah, she won this gorgeous, like
Gorgeous
neon-y coloured skein from Fibre to Go.
Yeah, it's a merino.
Did have you had that colourway before?
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought maybe you had. Yeah.
Maybe one I had purchased.
Have you spun it?
Oh, but then maybe it's one I've just looked at because I can't remember spinning it and using
I
it.
feel like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's really nice.
We're sitting in the Traders Hall because it's hot outside. And it's very noisy in the other room.
It's always noisy in the other room. I'm always surprised at how quiet it is in the traders area.
They said it's been quite steady all day.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I bought a few things, so.
Me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't bought those either.
Oh, didn't you? Oh, I brought mine. I'll show.
They don't count for today.
Oh, don't they? Oh, that's all
they
I've
can,
got.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, good.
Oh.
I've got a couple of books that I bought over the holidays. So.
I actually got given some books by my husband for Christmas.
Nice.
So he went for a trip to Wellington towards the end of the year, and I directed him towards, I said, if you're looking for something to do, there's a really cool bookshop in Wellington with lots of craft stuff.
Yes.
And he bought me 2 craft books.
So to go to Minerva.
Yeah,
nice.
Minerva, that's the one. I couldn't remember the name. I could never remember the name. Yeah, so that was very
That's
unexpected.
a very cool shop.
One was Japanese knitting, and the other one is mending with boro.
Oh, cool.
So very thoughtful gift.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you have a nice Chrissy?
Yes, it was nice. Although I had COVID before Christmas, so I spent the first week after Christmas also being not particularly well. Yeah. So I mean, it was a break, and it was I got a lot of knitting done.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I got lots of whips finished, which was quite nice.
Oh cool.
Yeah, good.
Did you bring some?
Yes, I brought a couple.
Yeah. Tell us about what you're wearing.
What I'm wearing is the Flipside tee by Tennis Fibre Arts. It's a stripy top down raglan. It's supposed to have these holes all the way down it.
I see.
So this yarn I've used before, and I used it for a gorgeous sweater which I really loved, which is the name I've forgotten now, but it was a kind of bat wing.
Side to side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The yarn is really high twist, and it showed all of my short rows. And other people might not be able to see it, but I didn't like it, and I felt like I shouldn't be wearing it, so I wouldn't get much wear out of it. Same thing happened with this when I did the holes down the side. Like these ones are alright because they increased rows,
Yeah.
but the ones down the side I didn't like.
Yeah.
So I pulled it back.
I know we were talking about it last time. That you
Yeah.
were thinking about pulling them back.
Yeah. So I did it.
Yeah.
And
Good on you.
finished it just the other day.
And you're happy with it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Very happy. Love the colours.
Yeah, it looks good.
So it's Louis and Lola yarn from Tasmania.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one of my finished.
Oh,
Are we doing tip for tat?
Yeah, let's do tip
Yeah.
for tat. All right. One of my finished, which has been said it should be worn with Jill's,
Matchy.
is, you might have to hold one end.
I can do that.
It's the Doctor Who shawl.
It's called the Time Traveller.
The Time Traveller shawl, thank you. And it's the Doctor Who scarf sequence, but as a shawl.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is very cool. It's very squishy, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So I haven't blocked it yet, but I will block it tomorrow. I'm going to have a washing party tomorrow, I think, with this beautiful weather. And I'm going to send it to my friend in Brisbane. So, yeah.
We should get where out in Brisbane?
Yeah, people who live in Brisbane feel the winter.
Right.
I lived there 7 years. The first winter I'm walking around going, why are people putting
Clothes on.
Yeah, basically. And I think the maximum I got to was a 3/4 sleeve shirt the first winter. Second winter, straight to my winter woolies. Yeah.
That's what you get used to, eh?
Yeah, it is. I dropped my needle. I found my needle. Crisis averted. What else have you finished?
Well, since we did shawls, I'll show you my shawl. This is an adapted Stephen West pattern.
It's beautiful.
Which I can't remember. Slumber shawl, I think it is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. When I say it's adapted because he does it for, I think, DK or Aaron weight.
Oh, right. I see.
And I did mine in fingering weight, and I used mostly three skeins. So they're all Paula's from
Purple Sprouting.
Yeah.
Was this an Advent one, or was it a...
No, this one is the Fibratron colourway.
Ah, cool.
The first one. Yeah.
Nice to see that knit up.
We couldn't, I just need to see Paula, we couldn't work out what the second one was.
Oh, no.
But I know it's hers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny that even the dyer doesn't know.
But I'm pretty sure it's hers, you know, I kind of, yeah. And then the bottom one's hers, and I've just forgotten, but something about rusty bucket or something like that.
But it's very coastal.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of beachy.
It's quite summery, really.
Yeah. So this, I did start the pearl break shawl before Christmas, which I showed last time. So I ripped that apart, ripped it apart. I mean, I pulled it, you know, ripped it back.
Frogged it.
Because I thought, oh, this is an easy pattern, and just did what I wanted. And the pearl breaks on the shawl go like this. So I had this side going like this and this side going like that. Obviously not as easy as I thought.
No.
And I
So you actually did have to follow the pattern.
Yeah, I did have to follow the pattern.
Oops.
So then I was like, you know, I don't know about you. Well, I know that you don't rip as often as I do. But if I have to take something apart altogether, I can't cast on the same thing again.
No, that's fair enough.
Because it's like, oh, you know.
No, I would be the same.
Yeah. So that's hence this one, and I just changed that front colour to the more bluer. It kind of looks like the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this is the sand.
It's
the
beautiful.
into the depths. Yeah. And we do live at the beach, so
there you go.
Not that I actually go to the beach, but
Well, that's where my kids are at the moment. They're at the beach in Australia, and I'm getting all of these photos and videos constantly during my work day of my children at the beach with my animals.
when we came in here, there was nobody in here. Now everybody's followed us, so it's got really noisy.
Hopefully you can still hear us. Oh well, moving on. I have finished, cast on and finished this year.
Yes, wow.
A hat. It's a beanie.
It's got a hole in it.
It's got a hole in it.
Oh, it's a ponytail beanie. Nice.
So this is for my cousin, well, my husband's cousin, who they're going to see the Northern Lights in February.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and when I was there, she was like, she wears a really high pony. This is not a high pony. When I was there, her mum was looking for a beanie, and we went to some markets and stuff and couldn't find one. She wanted one of these for her, and then I was like, you know, I can knit that in like 3 days.
And you did.
And I did. I can't remember what it's called.
What's the yarn?
The yarn is yarn. Yeah. and it's just got a simple pattern through it, and yeah. I did do a bit more than it suggested. Up here, it had quite a wide
Right.
one, but yeah, I thought.
If you go to the Northern Lights, you need it to be quite close to the top
That's
of your
what I
ponytail.
thought. Yeah, and she lives in Wagga Wagga in Australia, which it does get quite cold in winter there. So I thought she'll wear this in winter. Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of an aqua with like an army green. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Anyway, got some very cool pooling in the ribbon.
I really like it. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So that has to go in the post now on Monday.
Oh, you've outdone me with the start and finish this year.
Oh, yes! I very rarely do that. So
Start
you've
and
got
finish.
another sweater.
Well, I mean, it's been going since July
Fair enough.
2022.
Fair enough, yeah.
So I just found a little end there that needs to be pulled through. Just singing while I do that. There we go.
I've got
Yes,
a bit
I
of
have another
fibre in my
sweater.
mouth.
I love this. Oh my god, I love it so much.
It is gorgeous.
So this is the Morrison scarf by Jackie Verbeek. I think they're from, she's in Melbourne.
Okay.
So this is the scarf. So I started the scarf and I got about here and thought, oh, actually that looks like a sleeve. So I put it on and it fitted my arm. So I made another one, the same, and then I made a body.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Then I just did raglan decreases until I thought it was going to fit. So I just kept on trying it on. The neck, I did a little bit longer ribbing, but it still sits about here.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I haven't done a lot of like this bit. I think I got a bit bored.
I think that also with the raglan shaping, you do all four. When you're doing top down, you do all four until a certain point, and then you just do two.
That's true. I just did
So
all
that's
four all the time.
probably
Yeah.
where you.
And of course, pattern. Who needs a pattern? I can make it up as I go along. Hence, the kind of weird looking net, but I like it. It kind of looks nice on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice green at the top too. Like that. Yeah.
I think this is a New Zealand dye that no longer dyes.
Oh, okay. Orange.
Yes,
tail.
orange tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest is just lots of mixtures of stuff. So it's lots of green scraps and lots of pinky, creamy, kind of light coloured scraps.
You've done well to do a scrappy garment that doesn't look scrappy. It's
Well, you
fantastic.
can kind of tell. It's
No, I don't think it looks scrappy at
the
all.
arms aren't, I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't
doesn't
matter.
quite match.
No,
Actually, I
that's
think
great.
that might have been the original
It's great. Well done.
I felt good about finishing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I felt good that it actually looks good on.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my other finished. And yes, it is a garment, but like last year I was up to here. So,
Oh, well done.
it's good to get it off the needles and done. Then I went into a funk after that.
So did you do the gift along last year?
Oh, no, I didn't.
I did 3 items for the gift along last year. Oh, I forgot my gnome.
Oh, it's not the gnomes.
Gnomes.
Oh, gnomes.
Oh, next time. Hey, I've already done a finished item for next time. I did the margarita mix socks. I did them 2 at a time. So
That's unlike you.
I know. So I used 2 yarns that I got at Woolfest last year, 2022, from it's an American dyer. Oh, here we go. Leading Men Fibre Arts.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, leading Men Fibre Arts, and so I did them 2 at a time, so they're opposite.
Yes.
So the ribbing is one, and and so now I've cast on another pair.
Well,
because I've got enough
can.
so that I will have 2 pairs that match, or I can wear them opposite or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have a really neat lace detail.
So for the fan kind of.
Yeah, and then the ribbing underneath.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so I've already worn them a few times. Yeah, they're cool. I'm pretty happy with them.
Nice.
Nice and neon too. Even my mum was like, "Ooh, I like them," and I don't mind that they don't match perfectly too.
Wow.
So yeah, she was actually like, "That's actually really cool, Mum." So I nearly didn't cast on the second pair, but I am just started the second pair. But I've been knitting them on the way to work.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't have the children, we've been commuting, and my husband's been driving. So that's been my car knitting this year. So I also, for the gift along, knit 2 sweaters, kids' sweaters, and they're matchy
Showed us
matchy.
one last time.
Yep. Yes, that's right. Well, I did the same but smaller, size 1. And I think that it will fit next winter, so that's good. So yeah, they were very well received. Well, yes. And that's it. That's a lot.
I had one more finished, but I gave it away. Yeah, so I finished the Gallipoli socks.
Oh right,
Yeah, and I gave them to my uncle who who was with us for Christmas.
Right.
Yeah. So I finished those just in time. So that week, my COVID week of not being particularly well, I couldn't really think of anything, but I could do socks.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I thought, well, it was on the Tuesday. I thought, well, I could give these to my uncle. So I just made them a little bit foot longer.
Yep.
Yeah, then that would be for me. Not a foot longer, but the foot part longer.
You made the foot longer. Yeah. So I actually whipped out 2 pairs of socks on my machine the week before we went away as well.
Yeah.
So I did a pair for my aunt for Christmas/birthday and a pair for my father-in-law for Christmas/birthday. They both have January birthdays. So last year I had it in my mind that I might try and knit everyone's socks for their birthday. That didn't happen. But so far I'm ahead of myself
you
for
did?
this year.
Oh,
So I've knit it for their
knit them
birthday
for
for
this
this year,
year,
but
yeah.
I gave it to them last year because that's when I was there. Yeah. So I would like to knit everyone a pair of socks on my machine this year, but I'm okay if I don't.
yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I gifted 3 pairs of socks at Christmas.
Wow.
Because the other pair was for my sister-in-law, the DK.
I didn't gift one pair.
Oh.
Yeah. And well, I gifted all my ones before that to my relative.
Yeah. You gifted a lot.
Yeah.
It was just earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been spinning today?
Oh, it's on my spinning wheel.
Mine's on my spinning wheel too, but you can tell us about it.
From Terry Berry. So Terry is one of the traders here. Maybe last year, maybe at Fibretron I bought some.
I think they were from Fibretron.
Yeah, I bought some that had, so it's merino, silk and pineapple fibre. And it's kind of a light, it's not my normal colours,
No,
it's kind of greeny, yellowy, white.
Greeny yellowy, yeah.
Quite pale.
Yeah, really nice though.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
And
it.
I got it so that it's like, oh, pineapple, that's interesting to spin.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm quite enjoying it. The silk's going everywhere though.
Yeah.
So I'm covered in fluff
I
from
noticed.
the bottom down.
I noticed that Jill made the rookie mistake of wearing black pants to a spin-in.
Yes, without bringing anything to cover me.
Rookie
I
mistake.
did think about it last night and forgot.
Oh well. I've been spinning today on my electric eel, my itty bitty wheel, some fibre from Fibre to Go, the fairy dust ones. So I'm hoping to have that finished for the next episode.
Nice.
It's a fibre that I bought again at Woolfest 2022. And I started spinning it on the day, on the drop spindle.
Are you showing off with?
I was
not showing off, but
I was doing demonstrations.
That's the right word.
Yeah. And
Not look at me.
No,
I
yeah.
spin.
so I did do a little bit of it last year, but I got to a point where I was like, actually, I think like I was spinning it quite thin and doing chain ply on the fly, and so I got to a point where I was like, I'm not feeling as much joy for this project, but I think if I finish it on my eel, I'll feel more joyous, and I have been. So
Yeah, it's
that's
beautiful.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
I should have mine ditto next time. Maybe.
I couldn't bring my wheel today because my band broke. And it's a Margicraft wheel, and Margicraft doesn't open again until the end of January. So I'll be a couple of weeks without it, but that gives me time to focus on my eel. Yeah.
And you got your other wheel.
Yeah, my traditional, but I didn't want to bring that out. It lives at home.
Yes.
Yeah. So speaking of spinning, have you finished any spinning?
I did do some spinning at the braid.
Yeah.
I did my October Fiber Club.
It's so nice.
Handmaiden. And it is 100% merino. I did.
It seems a bit finer than what you normally spin. I don't know.
Chain plied.
Oh, chain plied. That's why it's
It's more rounded.
Yeah, it's rounded. Yeah. It looks really cool. I don't remember having that colour in mine.
I'm special. Oh, no, you wouldn't have. Because I put the little, the little one that she gave us.
Oh, fantastic!
I put that in it as well. That's why you don't know.
I was like, I didn't recognise that
colour.
bit.
Yeah,
that's a cool idea.
So I chopped it up a bit and just put it in where I thought it would blend quite nicely.
Oh, I like that idea. I have to do that myself.
So that was what I did. My October
and the December bonus.
Yes.
So this is the Handmaiden NZ Fibre Club, and the December one she gave us a little extra roll lag, and it was so pretty.
And you showed it last time.
Did I?
Yes, you did. I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
so
really
gorgeous.
pink and
yes, that's
sparkly.
Right. Yeah,
and,
sparkly.
Yeah. Yes, I put that into my October.
What a great idea. Nice. Really
because I think I didn't know what else I would do with it.
I could probably add that into what I'm spinning right now. It would work quite well.
So that's my spinning, and I know you've done a load.
Well, it looks like I've done a load, but hold on. I don't know what I've done there. Yeah, I've dropped a stitch. Oh shit. Oh bother.
Your nails are very pretty.
Oh, thank you. They've got jellyfish on them. It looks like I've done heaps, but I did finish it since our last one. I finally finished this. This is 2 braids of the Malabrigo new, which was spun separately and then plied together, and it is super squishy. It's about a 3 to 4 ply. It hasn't been washed, so I'm imagining it's going to become a bit more squishy. It's really squishy, Yeah. Would I recommend this fibre? Not in the southern hemisphere. I think if you bought it in America, it's probably fine, but by the time it makes it to us, after it's been in a shipping container, it was very matted. And
did you steam it?
I had to steam it constantly.
Yeah.
So I think I've done pretty well considering. I'm really happy with it, but I will never buy this again.
Yeah.
So that was disappointing because I was very excited about the purchase, but anyway.
And it looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful, and the second braid split, as in see the colours. It looks like it should just be a purple braid, and inside the dye had split into green, into all these greens, and I'm not a huge green person, so look, it'll be pretty. I will knit something for myself with it, a sweater, maybe the ranunculus or something.
Nice.
Let's see. But yeah, I'm happy with it, but it was not my favourite spin. So I'm glad it's out of my life now. Yeah. And it looks weird. I don't know what I did.
I don't know how you put that together. But you made a very good face doing it.
Well, that's what it's all about. Oh, shivers, I nearly just pulled that out. While I'm here, I'll show you what I'm knitting.
Yeah.
This is, we went to see a movie last weekend, and I had no vanilla knitting. So I had to cast something on. So this is a Zalba ball, and what I'm doing is I'm striping from the other end for 3 rows. So I did the cuff during the movie, which is good because I hate 1-1 ribs. So I did that whole. Oh, it's tutu. I did tutu ribbing, but
You didn't know what you were doing in the dark.
No, I knew I was doing tutu. I knew that, but I don't enjoy ribbing, so it was a good thing to do during a movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really happy with
really
it.
like it.
Yeah, so I've just been knitting that every morning at work.
Yeah.
So that's a week's worth.
That's pretty good.
But I'm up to I'm turning the heel now, so I always bring it home when I've got to turn the heel.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself to turn the heel at work.
I agree.
During a meeting which I need to be paying attention to.
When I do my socks at work, I always do my heels not at work.
Yeah. And I've got a course next week, the week after. So that'll be a whole day of knitting. So I have to get it to a point for that.
I cast on another jersey.
So pretty. Is this hand spun? It's gorgeous.
Look at how soft it is.
That's beautiful. Look at it.
So, I've forgotten what the pattern is.
Oh.
It's a top-down raglan, short sleeve.
It's beautiful.
I got a 3-ply. This is, who is this? Element? Oh no, that's not correct. Janssen. So some that I bought from Julie Wool on Wheels. So it's a 3-ply merino. It's
So that's the darker colour, and then the lighter pink is your hand spun. It's beautiful.
So this is the one that I spun, and then I spiral plied with a cotton, and then I washed it to make sure it stayed together. Obviously, because I thought, well, will it stick to the cotton? And it has.
It's so pretty,
and it's super soft.
Oh my god, so soft. So when you say cotton, you mean just like
cotton from Spotlight?
Like a spool of cotton, sewing cotton.
Sewing cotton.
Wow, that's so cool. The texture's so interesting.
And I thought it might knit up really interesting texture, but it's just normal.
Normal. So interesting.
Yeah, so there's none of that's kind of come into the top.
Yeah, it looks great.
So we'll see. Again, like I kind of am following this pattern, and this pattern is telling me I have enough now to split for my size. I'm like, no, I don't.
Did you check your gauge?
No.
That'll be it.
But I am doing it on the right side, the same size.
That's fine.
I'm doing it on kind of fat needles.
Yeah. That's fine. It just means you'll have to adjust the maths for your gauge.
Yeah, I'll just add that. I'll just keep on going.
Just keep going, yeah.
Just keep on going till it fits.
Yeah.
And if it goes down, it might end up wider, but that's all right. Then it'll be like a more boxy shape. And then I might run out of yarn. But I hope not. I mean, this has got 500 metres, and I had about 500 with the other, so it should be enough.
That's enough. Yeah.
That's about what this top.
Yeah.
That was
that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
So
I love those colours.
I cast this on after I finished my other jersey because I was like, I needed something new. Yeah. But I haven't touched it for about a week.
That's all right. What have you been knitting on then? In that
Well,
time?
I haven't.
Oh,
well, I
you
have.
haven't.
So I'm trying to teach myself double knitting.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
I've started and frogged about 10 things. Then I started. What else have I started? I started a zigzag scarf.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. So I started one that went like this, and then it went.
Oh, interesting.
Which was a hedgehog fibers.
Oh, yes,
one.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I just frogged that one last night. So I haven't got.
Just not feeling it.
No. So I did, which I didn't bring with me, to cast on the sweet little scarflet for the Knit Nook.
Oh, yes.
What's it? The Sleepy Summer Cat
Summer Make Along. I've already finished something for that.
Oh God, it's supposed to be like a cruisy thing.
I know, but I did I did the hat.
No,
I've
yeah.
already done it.
Yeah.
Oh, and this.
It's one
This is what I
skein.
cast this on.
Yeah,
too.
like something for one skein thing. So
Yeah.
I've got about that far on that one. So that
Oh,
must
that's
be
all right.
what I'm into at the moment.
Okay.
It's just round and round.
Yeah.
And I've got about that far on my socks that I cast on Christmas Eve. Christmas
I don't
Eve.
do a Christmas Eve cast on.
I did because I didn't have anything to take to my mum and dad's.
But it's a thing to do a Christmas Eve cast on. Like people do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a real Northern Hemisphere thing because in the Northern Hemisphere on Christmas Eve it's absolutely freezing. You're sitting around the fireplace, you're having some eggnog, whereas we're at home drinking champagne
And strawberries.
and yeah, eating strawberries and mangoes,
Yeah.
and it's not something that you feel like doing.
I think that socks are okay. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're little.
yeah. Socks are good summer knitting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fix this later.
Okay.
Put it aside.
Put it down. Put it down.
So I've had fun shopping today.
Have you got anything else that you're knitting on at the moment?
I do, but I didn't bring it.
yeah.
I'm trying to focus on finishing some more things. Oh, so in terms of finishing, I ended up finishing 18 out of. So I was aiming for 23 whips to be finished in 2023. I did 18, so I'm
good.
very happy with that. Yes. So
And you ended up in good numbers for your yarn in, yarn out.
relatively good numbers. So I ended up with -4. So that means I bought 4 less skeins than I used last year, so I'm happy with that. And I ended up with, I think, 6 less whips than I started with. So, because I was still casting this. So now I've got, so I did 18 this year. I wonder if I can do 20 next year. So I've identified 20
Yeah.
whips.
Good.
already.
But you want to finish?
And I've already finished 2. Because I finished the gnome, because
Yes.
that was cast on before 2024. Oh no, I finished that. Yes, I finished it on the 1st. And that's why it's not entered into the gift along, because I didn't finish it in time. And no, the only one, that was it, just the gnomes.
I've kind of got myself into. I'm feeling oblong and long and skinny for my neck. So that's what those are the kind of things I'm trying to cast on. And so like that's that zigzag scarf, and then I was like, no, it's too fat, and that's why I was like,
Okay.
yeah. So that's this at the moment. My feel is like long skinny scarves. My double knitting one I'm doing,
Yeah, and skin scarf.
it's about this wide.
Nice.
And even then I'm thinking, is that too wide?
No, I think that's a good width for a
That's
scarf.
double knitting 20 stitches on each side is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
One side is toxic, which is
Yeah.
really cool. And on the other side is one, I think from Moonrise Yarn, and it's a turquoise with splashes of pink.
Ooh.
What I thought is like when you wear it, it's like it would look really cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
to have both.
Yeah. So I am kind of motivated, but I find it really, it's a chore
Yeah. Okay.
because it's like one by one ribbing.
Yeah, it's quite tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just doing flat. I did try for a pattern, but that was just too hard on the head.
Oh, well done. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So the other thing I picked up is my Aurora Cabin shawl,
Oh yes.
which was the West Knits Hyper Knit Along last Christmas.
Yeah.
And so I have picked up, because everyone's doing the hyper knitting, is it the glittering cow? I don't know what it's, glittering snowscape.
Oh
maybe?
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Quite a few people in our group are knitting it.
Okay.
And I'm like, nope, I'm not casting on another shawl. I am going to finish last year's one. So I've been enjoying that. Yeah, I've made a bit of progress on that, but I didn't bring it because there was no way I was going to knit it in the car because I'm up to like the cable rows and stuff. And it ended up driving anyway, so I couldn't have done it. But yes, you've got some books.
So have you?
Yeah.
I got 2.
Oh, did you buy these today?
No.
Oh.
So
I love this one. I knew you didn't buy this one today.
no, I did some Christmas shopping while I had COVID from my hearing.
Oh, yeah.
So because I felt bad, I thought I might as well get myself something to make myself feel good. So I got that one.
Why is it called that? Is
It's got chickens on it.
Is there a chicken on it? There's a monkey on it.
Anyway, it is the alternate rebellion. So it's all really funky kind of colourwork patterns and shorts, colourwork shorts, which are very cool. I love these.
But the awesome thing about this book is that it's full of patterns, charted patterns, and you can just make your own.
Yeah, there's loads of them at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it tells you like what they are, like 1 by 1, 2 by, 2 by,
Yeah.
like how many squares it takes to do it.
So I think that those socks that you did last year that you hated doing, you could do that with anything in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I really love this, but as a jumper.
Instead of cardi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so it's very cool. It's like, I suppose it's like a recipe book then. Right?
Yeah, it
like,
is a
there's
recipe.
lots of, here's the pattern, and here are some other things. What I don't like about it is it says something about measure yourself and your gauge so you know what size to knit. It doesn't say this size fits blah.
Well, that is what all patterns should say, really.
But I like it. I just go, I'm a medium and I'll do it on the one size smaller needle because I kind of know that might fit.
So you could measure something you already have.
Oh, I could do. And the gauge. How do I know what needle size I used?
You look on Ravelry.
Oh, I look on Ravelry, look at the pattern and go,
And
I went
then
one size
minus
down.
one.
Anyway,
Whatever
it's
works.
a very cool and very funky book. It's
Yeah.
got some super cool patterns. Have you got this one as well?
No, I don't, because for a different reason, in that I like to be told what to do. I could manage all the
measuring,
measuring and
the
everything,
numbers.
but I would feel quite like overwhelmed by the options.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a real stopper for me.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful book.
Yeah.
I've picked it up and put it down many times and added it to my cart and
Taking it out.
taken it out many times for that reason. Yeah. It's good to know yourself in that way, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I think what I like about
And now
it
I know I can borrow it from you.
Absolutely. I like that nobody's going to have the same thing.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was my first book purchase.
Nice.
I show my second one.
Yeah. Show your second one. I almost bought this today.
Did you?
Yeah, got it over there. Yeah.
So the Lane magazine for 2 weeks of easiness.
Yeah.
There's some very, very cool things in here. And I can see myself actually doing more from here than I did from the
sock ones.
The sock ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really, really like some of these things.
I'll have to have a
Look
peruse.
at that.
Oh.
So this is like, the whole oblong.
To me, I would make that into a pencil.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is made with, this is what I thought could be as thin and skinny for me, because this is made with fatter yarn. I can't remember, I can't see that.
If you decide to use another yarn, you'll need approximately that many meters of bulky weight yarn.
Yeah, so I could do it on full ply and it would be thinner. So then it would meet my
Yes, it would be
stuff
thinner.
brief.
Yeah. Yep, it would. It would absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I quite liked that. And like some of the things just like really kind of simple, but nice.
That is nice.
Yeah. But yes, you can borrow this from me now.
Yep.
So that's that was on special at Wickles.
Nice.
So they had so many off books, so much percentage off books, like all books, so 20% off or something.
Nice. I'm surprised you got them at Wickles.
Oh, no.
Online?
So was that? No.
Oh, wow.
In the shops. And Tanner.
So I got something at Wickles about a month ago that I forgot to share. Same thing. I saw it and went, wow, I can't believe Wickles has it. And I did pay full price at one. It wasn't on special, but it was a sustainable sewing book. Pattern-free, waste-free patterns.
Oh, I follow her on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, really, really cool book. So watch this space. I might get some sewing done from that.
I
was very
always
excited
check
about that.
Wickles craft book area, and I'm quite often disappointed.
I'm so disappointed that I very rarely look anymore, and it was just this one day I was waiting for the kids looking at all of their books, and I was like, oh my goodness. So obviously maybe they've got a new creative director or something.
Maybe. So anyway, message to Wickles. We like it when you
Yeah,
put
yeah.
really cool books in the crafty section.
Yes, new
Cool books.
Yeah.
And not all how to start in it if
Yes.
you don't know.
Yes, more experienced knitting books. Yeah.
Yeah. Or crochet books.
Or any craft books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like that waste-free sewing book.
Yeah.
Like that's quite a niche.
It is.
I feel. But I was very
And
pleased by
you
this.
got
I got a book called Hand-Woven Home. It was a more expensive book from over here. It's an interweave book. It's rigid heddle only, and it's got lots of really good stuff. What appealed to me was like how things work, like explanations on, for example, this is how double weave works, and that sort of thing excites me.
Yes.
So, and yeah. So, yeah.
It's like double knitting, but weaving.
It is, and like that's very simple. So something like that, very simple details about how to do it, and I just thought they were very good patterns.
Yeah.
Quite possibly might have been better off. I did think about whether or not I'd be better off just going and buying the individual patterns online, because you can often do that with weaving. There's a few places you can do that. But I thought, well, if I've got it here. Oh, and this
How to follow them. That's
yeah. And this one is fabric. There's like a how to do a fabric mat and a fabric scraps.
Oh, so weaving that fabric.
Yeah, weaving fabric.
Nice.
Here it is, fabric stash rag
Right.
on an 8 dent. That's fat.
Right.
That's a lot of room between it. Fat.
Wide.
Wide
Holes.
set. Yeah, big holes. So yeah, I really liked that.
That's really
I thought
cool.
that was very cool. Lots of really good patterns in there.
Have a quick look while you carry on talking.
I bought.
This is your shopping from today.
This is just shopping
I
from
didn't
today.
bring my shopping from today.
Gee.
That's more to show next time.
All right. Another thing I got today that I'm very excited about. You'll think this is completely nerdy.
Totally nerdy.
This is for when you take a needle out of your sewing machine, you can put it in the right type and the right size. You put it in the grid, and next time you need that needle, you know you've got it. She thinks I'm bonkers.
Oh, I've got one size needle for my sewing machine.
I see, but you don't sew like lingerie
No, I
and
Or jersey things.
jersey
Yeah, it's just
and
cotton for me.
spandex,
Yeah.
and so when you're using different materials, it's very important that you have the right needle for it. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. So yeah, I was very excited about that.
I think it's a good thing to be nerdy about.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend the time sewing, you've got to have it's the right tools. Yeah.
Actually, we're talking of which, I'm thinking about perhaps this year I might need to look at knitting needles, because at the moment I use a set that I got. Sorry about the flash.
They've turned the air off or something. It has gotten warm.
Has it got hot?
It has.
It's not just me.
It's not just you.
what was I talking about? Needles.
Knitting needles.
So
You've
this-
got the cheap ones from...
I got from AliExpress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole load. Some of them aren't actually the right size, and so I kind of just like wing it. So I'm thinking I might invest in some. I'll see. I should do some homework, I think. Oh, not just go buy.
If you'd like to try the Knit Pro ones next time you're at my place, I will just hand you my folder. I don't use them anymore because I'm a Xiaogu convert. I would happily let you
Have a play. I've had the occasional ones set. Yeah, so I've got my one set of higher speedy soft ones, which I really like. I also like my Addy ones that are like that too. So.
I think the Knit Pro are a step up from Addy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other stuff I mostly bought for the kids. My daughter last year decided she likes felting.
Because it's makes me sweaty.
Gotta have something off me. So I got her a felting needle.
Oh, cool.
So she was doing cookie cutter felting before Christmas, which is where you put all the felt in the cookie cutter and then you just kind of press it and then it stays that shape. When you've what's the word, agitated it enough, it stays that shape. And she was talking and I said to her, oh, you can do the same with like dry felting if you've got a needle to do the work for you. And she was quite interested, so I got her a needle and I also got her a washboard to do her felting on. So that's
like for the agitating.
Yeah, for the agitating. So it's see how it's zigzaggy.
Yeah.
So that's from Terry Berry, and
Don't you need me to hold it?
I got also for my kids. I got some gibbets.
Well done.
They go in your Crocs. Moving on. I also got
Oh yeah, nice.
from Purple Sprouting some stitch markers, which you have.
Oh, do I?
You got them
Yes, I
in
did.
last year's
Yeah, the moons and the stars.
Moons and Stars
Planets and
advert,
stars,
and
yeah.
she had some extras, and I just think they're beautiful, so I got some.
Yeah, they're nice. I really like mine.
Yeah, so I was excited to get them. Yeah,
We did also over the holidays. Both of us had advent calendars,
Yes.
which we didn't bring to the show.
No.
No. Maybe one day when I think maybe when we're knitting with them.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were thinking maybe about doing something adventy this year.
Advent knit along.
Yeah.
I think let's wait until we're through January to start that because I think
Can we make it a year long?
year long. I'm keen on that.
Yeah.
I have 2 advent calendars that I would like to destash this year, and by destash I mean use, not get rid of. I have already started caking it. I've caked up one.
Oh wow.
On Monday night I took it up and I caked it up.
Oh nice.
That took some,
I'll bet.
yeah.
I did get, there's one of my Christmas presents I did bring. Actually, 2 of my Christmas presents I bought.
Ooh.
I got the Vintage Plurals Christmas box.
Can I just show you
Yeah.
this bit? Kia ora. Means hello. Or thank you too, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can open it, that's fine.
Oh,
I've opened it.
it's like Christmas for me.
So,
Ooh.
what she does is she does it her colours based on artists.
Yeah. So these are the art. This is the art.
And she did a whole thing on her YouTube channel. Check it out. She goes through all 3 kits that she put together.
Oh, cool.
So there's,
Oh, so this one is this one. Is that correct?
I think so.
And that one is that one. If I was doing it, that's what I would do.
Yeah, so it's all sorts of things in here as well.
Yeah.
Got some stitch markers as well,
Cool. I love her bookmarks.
and bookmarks, and
Look at
like
her cats.
these things, like little cards.
Yes.
So you can write things about whatever you've given away or your projects. I just like all of the bits.
Yeah, she does do good bits.
Yeah. Oh look, she also runs this wee thing.
Oh,
That we go to
does she
March.
run it?
She does.
Oh, we'll get to see her and personally thank her. Oh, look, I'm
So
trying
she
to steal you.
also when she puts the kits together and on her YouTube channel, she goes, and here are some ideas of things to use these for.
Oh, cool. And what are some ideas?
All sorts of things. Lots of colour worky things.
They do feel quite colour worky.
Yeah, the ones I got with colour worky. But also I was a bit late, so there was no choice.
Oh, okay.
But I still like them.
Oh, merino. I don't know why that took me so long to find. What ply is it?
It's 4 ply.
4 ply.
Yeah, so I got
Oh,
50
I'd say
grams.
that's a heavy 4 ply, almost a sport weight.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I thought I'd bring that along because that's not really an FN, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Christmas present.
No, that's really
Yeah.
nice.
And I also got another Christmas present. I was very lucky to get, and it was very lovely.
Aww. Did Marina send this to you?
Yeah,
She's so sweet.
Marina sent me some beautiful yarn. I mean, this is just outstandingly gorgeous.
Orange. Marina from Strawberry Patches Yarn. We love Marina.
And she also sent me some of her fluff. And this has got linen in it.
Oh,
And I've never done linen.
I've spun pure linen.
This is 85% merino, 15% linen. And again, beautiful
It's
colour.
gorgeous.
And she also sent me some needle stoppers that were gingerbread men.
Aww. Are they strawberries?
Gingerbread men.
Oh, sorry, you said that. Yeah.
So that was it. Some
Very
other things.
cool.
So they were like presents that aren't events. I thought I'd put those to show you as well.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was in Australia, I visited Nundle Woolen Mill.
Did you?
Yes, I did purchase a massive bag of fibre because it is just the most beautiful merino. It's 18.5 micron, I think. So soft. Blue.
Oh,
I know.
What?
I know, but I was trying to think, what do I not have and what will I actually wear? And I'd just been trying on a bunch of dresses the day before, bridesmaid dresses, and everyone had commented how blue looks really good on me. So I thought,
And you're wearing blue today?
I'm wearing blue today. It will match this actually, but yeah, I'm gonna spin a sweater's worth. So I got, it's 450 grams I got, yeah.
Wow,
And I
nice.
also got 3 cones of sock yarn for the machine, but Sue, Jane and I all bought a cone each.
Ah, yes.
We're gonna, it's a 400 gram
So
cone.
you can share them?
We'll knit a pair and then swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll all get at least one. We'll get one pair, at least one pair out of it.
Yeah.
I'd say we'll get probably at least 4 per cone, 4
Yeah.
or 5. So yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
It's exciting. Got lots of things happening then this year. Lots of spinning to do.
Yep.
Lots of sock knitting to do.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Very good. Well, it's getting noisy.
It's getting really noisy. I think
People are
everyone's
packing
packing
up. We're probably about to be kicked out. Hopefully our wheels are still there.
I wonder if everyone's gone and just left us.
Yeah, my crew can't go because, oh no, shit, oh bother. I left my keys in there. Can you tell I've
Did you
been-
come with other people?
Yeah, but I drove.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my keys are in there, so they could have left.
They could have done.
I
yeah.
told them where I parked
Yeah.
because I dropped them off. Yeah. They wouldn't have left that.
I actually thought this podcast would have gone for at least an hour and a half today. I think we've talked really fast.
No, we have, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we were both feeling a bit of the pressure,
Yeah.
the time pressure.
I think so. Time pressure and noise.
Noise, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to go to Hamilton Museum. Oh, Jesus. Hamilton Museum to go see a very cool exhibition. When we do that, we'll take lots of video for that.
Yeah.
too.
So we haven't taken much video today because it was a lot of people's stuff.
Yeah. And the same people as last year, really.
So watch last year's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we done then?
We're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye.
Matiwa.